I'm not going to describe any of this as best memories. I would just say they are distinctive memories. It felt real because it was real. It was sort of like if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life. Like that's how Escape Woods felt.
It felt like a real adventure.
Yeah, it felt like a simulated reality that was legitimately dangerous in a way that I had not seen before. And also in a way that I did not trust. Like there was no trust for that structure. There was no trust for that environment. It seemed entirely plausible or likely that at some point in that game, someone was bit by some form of wildlife.
There's something excited when the gloves come off and you've kind of gone off the rails a little bit.
Our game master returns. This time he marches us off considerably deeper into the woods.
I remember that we were all surprised how far we were walking. We thought the first game was a hike through the woods. Like, this was a legit hike through the woods. And we were all like, how big is this place? And will we ever be able to get back?
And so along the way, our game master, who has kind of shifted voices, he's now kind of talking to us like a hillbilly. And he has explained to us that his name is Pops McCoy. He's a master moonshiner. His crew and his facility had been busted by the ATF, and he had to retreat to a remote trailer park in the middle of the woods and recruited us to help him scavenge for the ingredients and supplies he needed to whip up one final batch of his secret recipe.
This sounds entirely plausible. You know, the way you're describing the setting, like, absolutely, yes, this is a real thing.
And so, as one does, he informs us that we have about an hour before the ATF tracks us down and puts an end to all this. And as we kind of come up to the top of this hill, he marches us through this broken sign that says Shady Acres. And we find ourselves in the middle of a legitimate trailer park on top of a little hill.
As I recall, there were 4 trailers. They were sort of in a circle around this campfire that was in the middle with camping chairs. And also in the middle, there was an outhouse. And then over on the far side was where the game master was. He was behind a fence. I'm not sure what that part of the set was supposed to be, but he was waiting for us to bring him all the ingredients to make the moonshine.
Okay, so this is outdoors, right? You're in the woods. It's like a little trailers set up outside in the woods, but there's nothing marking the boundaries of the play area.
You have the idea. Yeah, this is what's going on. Also, side note, no sane person builds their camp around the outhouse or latrine. You put that on the outskirts.
Do you think they put that latrine there just for the game, or they just were like clearly not sane people when they built this trailer park?
No, I believe that latrine was already there and they built the game where the latrine was.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's not so at least we can credit them with not really having lived in a trailer park built around a latrine.
The boundaries of this game were maintained by our game master, Pops McCoy, who would shout things at us like, ain't nothing over there, if we walked into an area where we were not supposed to go. Or, as Dan Egnor found out, really many of us found out, the iconic phrase of this game, ain't nothing in the shitter.
Listen to the rest of the episode now by becoming a patron at the Search Win level for access to all of the Spoilers Club episodes. To join, visit patreon.com/roomescapeartist, and for more details on the different escape rooms that we've covered, visit roomescapeartist.com and search under the podcast tab for Spoilers Club.